So it's me, your girl Wisdom. Please like, share, and subscribe. What I can tell you is, this is going to be a good story. That's what I plan to give here on YouTube, is the story, the pure facts of it all, how it all came about, what all happened, right? So, what am I talking about? The other day, I said a truth of mine that hurt me to the core to admit it, you know. And I went back to, I always go back to watch the video because I've seen, my videos be changed. I've seen stuff. So I went back to watch my video and I had said something that hurt me to the core. And what I said was, it's so hard to say, that COVID, everything happened so quickly. Hey, thank you. Praise God, praise God. I'm bearing my soul, I woke up in just a different place. Praise God for different days, right? Because I praise God today ain't yesterday. And I'm excited that today ain't tomorrow. Amen. Praise God. So, in bearing my soul, the other day when I was on here, I said something that hurt me to the core. You know, I've always been, not to sound, please take this humbly, but I've always been counted out, just because of the sound of my voice or the overtively positive nature sometimes, the doing too much concepts. It's true. Even God done told me once, you're doing too much. So, but it's true. But that has led to a lot of self-doubt. Not the part about God, just the things that's happened since COVID. I lost my dad, I lost my husband. I gained I gained a lot. Oh, I gained God. I gained proof that he was real. Even if y'all don't know he real, I'm letting y'all know he showed up and showed out many, many, many times throughout this process. So I figured out that God was real. It's been a whirlwind of time after COVID. But remember what I promised to be. I promised to be that inspiring light to say that we can, as I guess middle age, but I feel like I'm in my prime. I don't know about anyone else being 42. I'm not wearing makeup. I got on some, what's the name? Some mascara. I made a rap song. Y'all about to hear my rap song. My rap song, hold on, no. Since I talked about not wearing makeup, I got to tell you my rap song. Hold up. My son is a rapper. But I was like, I called him to see if he could give me a rap song or rap jingle for my smoothie. But I was like, you know what? I'm his mama. I know how to do this. I got this. So this is what I said. Y'all doing too much with all that makeup and such. I'm already ready for lunch. Wait, I'm already ready for lunch. Because I'm a boss. All I need is my lock smoothie, mascara, and gloss. Hey. So I'm gonna figure that out. Y'all know I be doing too much. But I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get my son to say it. Somebody gonna say it where it don't sound corny. Right? Right? All I need is my lock smoothie, mascara, and gloss. Because that's what they try to make you feel like when you got locks, that you just constantly deep. And you get, I don't even know how to explain it. Like I'm always walk in the room like, you get what I'm saying? But really, I want to walk in the room like, you get what I'm saying? So okay, thank you. I'm glad you're there. I was lonely. I appreciate you hanging out with me. This is supposed to be a real conversation about how I found my value through watching this TV show on Netflix If you're someone who's going through something, a woman that's going through something and wish you could run away and can't, have feminine PTSD, let's just say that you have feminine PTSD, Emily in Paris is a good TV show. Real talk. You know, she's a young girl in Paris, but she's a marketing exec. And most of the decisions, this is what inspired me, because most of the decisions that she would make are not decisions I would have made. You get what I know, because she don't got good marketing sense. I'm just being honest, she don't. But then it's like, oh my goodness, you've been treating your product like an inventor or like a hurt woman, you know, like maybe somebody might like it, but you just came and said the purple's epic, right? You know, but it's like I was like, I decided to play. That's what I did today. I decided to play as if I was my own marketing exec. To if I'm sitting here saying this TV show, right, that is at least got 3 seasons, is the girl is a not a good marketing exec. At least I could do is market my own brand as if I was a marketer. So remember what I always said here. I love giving this journey. I want to give this journey. You get what I'm saying? So I thought while I sat, I was like, you know what? I said in the other. That's it. Hold on. I almost lost my train of thought. Let me calm down, y'all. Hold on. Let me take a sip. I told you I get nervous too. But I said that the journey was important to give. You get what I'm saying? And as a person who's trying to make their comeback, saying that I didn't know, that's what it was, that if I had what it took to even go back. Right now, I'm on Social Security because I don't even know. The things that happened broke a part of me. You know, my daughter didn't have to see the things, the backlash, because I did the right thing. You get what I'm saying? So after everything happened, I ain't gonna go through it, but my daughter didn't have to see that. So I praise God. She's been flourishing. She has been on the wrestling team. She's been on the swimming team, the running team. She plays the violin. Like, she's been flourishing, but she didn't have to see the people that would say, you think she lying? You get what I'm saying? Or she didn't have to say, she didn't have to see those things, but I did. So it was hard. The comeback was hard, you know, because it was like, I don't know who to trust anymore. And if I felt like, if you feel that way, if there's something happen where you just don't know who to trust anymore, one of the things I used to always say back in my cocky days was, I always bet on me. I always bet on me. But this time around, I'm gonna bet on God. God gave me this idea. Let me tell y'all on what day. The anniversary of my father's death. What? The anniversary of my father's death was the day. I didn't even know. I didn't know that was the anniversary until later on that day when I was like, man, this is a cool idea. I hope that didn't blank it out. When I was like, man, this is a cool idea. I don't want to forget this day. And I went and looked. It was January 3rd. And I went, oh my God, today's the anniversary of my dad's death. And a few of you said productivity soothes grief. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I don't know. I saw it as a part of the story. I didn't see it as demonstrating my worth. You get what I'm saying? I didn't see it that way. So long story short, so when I made that comment, it's time to tell you, there we go, the things that I sat down and decided, if I was to look at this as a marketing exec, what would I do for Lock Smoothie? What would I do if I had no affiliation with all that memorable stuff? My dad's birthday, being told I look funny. The boy was like, "You cute and all, but your hair messed up." And that's how the idea was, even all that rejection and pain was how that it came about. What if I felt like it was worth something? What if I felt like my marketing abilities was worth something? What if I stood back and said, "Yes, little Miss Emily in Paris, I see, you got all that privilege," and I'm being honest because I ain't lying. She did some stuff that made me but don't get me wrong, I liked the show, but she did some stuff that made me kind of go, oh. Oh, that's how they get down in Paris. All right, but if I'm gonna act that way, it made me really look at my own. Yes, I'm thrust into this world because I can't go back. I can't go back where I came from. I never got a chance to do marketing for a product. God led me straight to doing marketing for foster care. And yes, everything that I've said on this channel, do I think it's going to happen? Yes. But I also said, do something where you have something tangible in your hand. If you don't have that much money, don't spend your money on Burger King. Spend it on invest your talents time. Invest your talents time. So long story short, these are the things that I said I was going. Oh, I'm so mad at myself. I forgot something downstairs, but I'm going to go get it. I'll do a short with it, okay? Lock Smoothie. I said I was going to create a signature logo, and I got these bags, right? And that's what I made a mistake and left downstairs. I might run down there fast after I go into some of this other stuff and show you the bags and the sets. I created sets, but it was literally of saying, I said I didn't know if I had what it took in this new world, because I don't know if I know how to do digital marketing and social media marketing. So it became a situation. Is it a talent or is it just learned? Don't get me wrong. If it's learned, I got this in the bag. But if it's a talent, let's see. Let's try your hand at it. You get what I'm saying? So I said I was going to glam it up a little, right? It's time to glam it up a little. I agree. The hurt season is over. You get what I'm saying? That hurt season is done. If what everything I've said on this channel is true, now's the time to enjoy every moment of your life. That's what now's that time. Praise God. Yes. Sparkles. Yes, I'm telling you, I'm loving it. Well, I praise God. They got lots of products for you, sis. They even got a comb for you. That's what I was looking at. They got a comb. They got this flat thing for you. They don't have anything for lock wear. You know what I mean? They don't have that at all, nowhere. I haven't seen anything. And the texture of the liquid of this matters. That wax stuff they came out with, the texture ain't right, but I created my own little special formula of essential herbs and minerals, right? And hey, I'm so glad you're here, Tracy. Hey. I created a marketing plan, but wait, God led me there because I was, okay, let's get back there. I was watching this TV show. I felt like I wasn't as good as this young girl on TV. Then I said, what would you do for her if you believe you had worth? And then it was like, do you have what it takes in this new age, this digital society, this I don't know, the culture is different now. So here's some of the things that I came up with, right? And I am sharing them here because remember, I am trying to do the patent pending. And I want to show you guys the story. The story matters. If we all sit and go, we can't, when will we get the courage to? You know what I mean? So if I got to be the lone crazy fool until maybe y'all see that the world kind of likes lone, crazy fools. Because I ain't got nothing to lose. That's one thing PTSD will do to you. It will make you tell all your business because you really don't got nothing. It's like you done peeked behind the veil and went, oh, y'all tripping. You get what I'm saying? To where it just changes everything. Okay, I see a few people say it. Um, Hold on, I missed the part, but I'm gonna go back. Totally epic. Servant of the Most High said, I have just regular, no, I ain't gonna say that. See, I'm gonna say start saying someone said, but you do, and that's okay. But they got stuff, and if you ever want to lock up, because that's the thing about it, the people, I noticed that too. I know that white lock wearers and lovers, I see what they going through. This is good because of the texture. You get what I'm saying? That texture is important. That wax that they make is too hard. You hurt your fingers trying to put the wax on your hair. You get what I'm saying? That ain't what we need. We need something else. There's a texture, and you'll see once you get your, well, anyone gets theirs. Okay, so here's one of the things I noticed about, so this is going to be a lot of stereotyping, because that's technically what marketing is. Now, the more lovingly and truly and honestly you can stereotype, the closer you'll get to providing the needs of that culture. Okay, so if you got your own business, this is some free some free ways to think about marketing. I would love to one day have my own marketing consultant business. I love marketing. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. That was my pre-COVID. I loved it. Right, I could do it with my eyes closed, and I was good at it. You know, my boss used to show me, and like my boss was awesome. She'd show me and tell me, like, you think differently, boo. You think differently. So I praise God. Let's play in that challenge, okay? One of the things I noticed in this particular climate is that males probably would be one of a sector of target market for me. That's what I'm trying to say. They would be a target market for me. Reason being is because men are very health conscious. Very health conscious. And if they got locks, their locks may have went salt and pepper, right? And for that, we got the black. Y'all saw me turn my hair black. My hair ain't this color. My hair really this color. Wait, this color. But I turned my hair black earlier, you know, for the video. So that's one of the things. A man might have salt and pepper locks, and he might want to spruce it up by putting moisturizer in it that is black, right? So definitely a male with salt and pepper locks. Another one would be they don't want to go through those chemicals. They see what it is. Men are very particular when it comes to the things they put in their hair, their body, on them. So that is important to know that I would like males 21 and up. I don't really think that if dad did it, then I think younger males would do it. Or if a role model did it, then I felt like, yes, younger males would do it. But I'm not going to ace them out, but I'm not going to say they're my target market. Okay, so I'm trying to tell myself I still got it, right? Let me know if you're a marketing exec right now and you disagree with, go ahead, tell me. Because iron sharpens iron, and if I'm ever going to get off Social Security and get back out there again, I got to believe in myself again. And that's the truth. And I'm hoping I give someone else some courage to try to believe in themselves again. So here we go. So that's who I think this is for. Also, females 14 to 41. Real talk. So 14 to 40, just actually 14 to 70, but really 14 to 41. They're the same age when you think about it. 14-year-old and a 41-year-old are the exact same age. Real talk, you know, because that's about the age when you're imagining being Emily in Paris. right? And then when you're 41, you're probably is Emily in Paris or want to be or have been through that or have done the grind so long to where now you've decided I'm gonna be Emily in Paris. Go dog, go sit down, go, go, go. Hold on one second. My dog don't want to listen. Go, 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 go. Here, down. This is a big dog too. Okay, well you can't just she like bowing up on me too. Like just like leaning on me. Okay. So that is something else is that, a 14-year-old love fun and excitement. A 41-year-old, I'm telling you, I feel like I'm in the pride of my life. I'm going to be the first person to put, something on my face right now. When I was in my 20s, I was too busy wanting to be in my prime. You know what I mean? To where you miss. That's one thing about a woman. We got to remember to teach our young ladies, don't miss the most beautiful years of your life trying to make a name when all you got to do is be the brand, be the name. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm feeling in this new season. Okay. So I hope let me know if I'm giving knowledgeable marketing advice, because that's kind of what I'm doing here. Is someone needs this information. Someone needs this story. I know when I was at my lowest, I used to go look for inspirational stories to pull me back up again. When I wanted to lose weight, I used to watch the songs where you would watch them just lose weight. You get what I'm saying? Through the song, their journey going to the gym and whatnot. I used to love those kind of things because they used to let me but know that if you can, there's hope that maybe I can. And one of the big things that's happened within our community is this concept of oppression. It's true. I've documented it right here. I've even, like, y'all seen me try to go get a mortgage loan with people helping me and still couldn't. After having all of a sudden, women at a 720. Next minute, I had like five something. Like, what happened? I've seen it. I've seen the systematic oppression, and you don't have to know it that it's true, but it's true. But guess what? America makes it so awesome that we can circumvent it. How can we circumvent it? By doing stuff like what I'm trying to do. And that story is important. You get what I'm saying? So that's one of the things that I'm going to do as a marketing tool. And if I was me, I would I would prescribe, like I would say, wisdom. As a market, your story is important. Where you come from, how you're thrust into a new reality you may not have even chosen for yourself. But at the same point, you not only got to live there, you got to thrive there. If you watch the news, they're saying Social Security going to go away. So I never wanted to sit here, but I have to admit, I don't have the impulse control. And that's why people out there messing up these days. PTSD will make you not have the impulse control. So I'd rather allow these impulses to move forward with something that makes you feel girly and pretty. That's all they do is try to make us out to be masculine. Well, this makes me feel pretty. Right? Yes. When the Noah's flood is coming, yes, get a boat. I realize that's the only way anybody gonna survive it is if you get a boat. But in the meantime, might as well do something you love, something you believe in. So that's another one, right? So I said 14 to 40 because they're the same. They love fun. And it's a great thing. Okay, I was losing my train of thought. Please forgive me. Let's go back to those men now. And I want to say this. If I bet on my own marketing advice to me, I have to bet on this next one. Because this one where it comes in about self-worth. Oh, this is going to make me cry. This is where it comes in about self-worth because I couldn't do it at first. Uh, but when I think from a marketing perspective, men like higher price things. And the truth, when I think about what is all in my smoothie, it has African shea butter, right? It has 24 karat gold collagen infused in it. The moisturizer. I haven't put the moisturizer up yet. But to create that set and showing the value. It can't be, you can't just let it dry like that. No, you have to continuously stir it until it's a certain temperature. Then you have to put it in the freezer and get it back out the freezer. If not, it creates a cohesiveness that makes this type of dynamic color. You get what I'm saying? So it takes some time and effort. And then remember, I told you guys, I had to create that hook using my own soldering tool, but it was for the effectiveness of knowing how men think. So one of that is they're illogical and effective, and they don't want to go looking for no tool that need to be connected to it. If they gonna use the tool need to be connected to this tube. You get what I'm saying? Certain things I had to think about. So I'm hoping, for me to say, I don't know if I have what it takes, I don't know. But I'm going to bear it all right here, because of PTSD. So with that being said, I do gotta raise the price, but make it a real beautiful product. Oh, I'm gonna run, and I can't say I'm gonna raise the price, then run away. But I need to show y'all this bag, because I'm gonna brand this bag in a manner that, like, where you get I have to. If you want to see this coolness, you got to stay with me. And it's going to be funny, because I'm going to go jetting that way. Because that's the only way for you to see this coolness. I have all my costumes up here because I've been doing videos, just changing in different outfits. But, all right, I'm going to do it. I'm just going to, what I'm talking about running anywhere. Y'all know I broke my ankle. I ain't even tell y'all that. I ain't even tell y'all that I broke my ankle the other day. Real talk. Hold up, let me show you. Like, real live, stepped off the side of the curb and broke my ankle. So, but I'm still going for it, because this is a good video. And if you're really interested in learning and understanding, this is a good thing. All right, I'll be right back. Get out my way. Okay. I thought I had everything up here, but I didn't. Okay, I want to show y'all this to justify the fact that if I know that I'm selling a product in the information age until the lights go out, right? And I know that, one, my leg is messed up. I know, two, we don't, this is a new age, going out there and selling the way I would have sold in a previous life isn't as desirable or etiquettely because of COVID. This is talking about how life has changed since COVID. Before COVID, you can go out there, meet people, smile. Now people don't even want to see your smile. They don't want to show you theirs. They're this way. So it's a very different world. So with that being said, I'm feeling, in order to stay a real marketing, if I call myself a real marketing consultant and I was consulting myself, I would definitely raise the price, right? But in a different kind of way. Because the price was reflecting what I personally felt I was worth. You get what I'm saying? But if I'm giving myself advice, because I would have to say that, I would say, wisdom, you don't line up with the expectations of men 21, because they would literally say, this is crap. And it's not, though. You know what I mean? I really did put really good ingredients. It smells amazing, right? This is literally moisturizer for your hair, basically. And how could I give it such a trinkety when it has more value than that? So let me show you the bag. It's gonna come in a bag, right? So that's what the thing to do is what I'm gonna tell myself, wisdom. If I was you, I would put this on Etsy as several different listings with different types of deals, right? One by itself, no, because this is more of a kit. You get what I'm saying? Oh, and that's another thing. I would also tell them, because you're the little guy, right? You're the little guy. You don't have manufacturers. This is what I would tell you. You don't have a manufacturer. You're doing all this stuff by hand. You're literally just got a hope and a wish to one day get off of Social Security, to one day make your way to having something you could call your own, if God be willing and the creek don't rise. You get what I'm saying? So considering that, why not make that a part of the beauty of the brand? If Balenciaga could be who they are, like literally doing the kind of stuff and wearing the kind of clothes that they do, that real American craftsmanship might have their way back in. This might be a time where if we can show the populace, the male or metro, I think that's the kind of concept. I'm not exactly sure. Please forgive me if I said anything wrong. But that concept, if we could give him something that represented that style of down home, like Balenciaga tries to represent, but through something wholesome. You get what I'm saying? They didn't do wholesome. They messed that part up, right? So do the same thing, but through the concept of wholesome. So here's what my plan is, right? I'm gonna do little spots where I tell people, if you're in, the Cleveland area and you want me to roll up, I call it roll up on you. I'm gonna roll up on people with locks and videotape me doing a lock or two. You get what I'm saying? So that's gonna be a part of it, to give that feeling of be seen. You get what I'm saying? Be seen on camera, because I'm gonna roll up on them and I'm gonna do they lock, and y'all gonna see how they look. Y'all, like, their expression on their face, so they, to know, am I setting this up? I don't know. Or, I'm gonna give content that is going to, or I would suggest, let's stay in that mind frame. I would suggest giving content that shows other people that, one, is cool. You get what I'm saying? It's downright cool. It's sexy. You get what I'm saying? It's sassy. It's not messy. It's worth it. That kind of stuff. So If I was a marketing exec and I was sitting in front of Wisdom, I would tell her to do some type of social roll up on people. You know, if you want to be rolled up on, you know, tell me where you're going to be and I'll roll up on you, kind of thing. Um, Also, I'm going to give this product, I'm going to find some, or I would find some other like YouTube creators, like people who review natural products, and I would probably give them one just to see for the stranger ability, like to see what would they say, you know, would I put, so I would do that. I would give it to them. But the whole while, I got to do a better job of saying, you know, check it out on locksmoothie.etsy.com. Oh, that's another thing. If I was you, I would take it off OfferUp. Because of what we just said about, I'm playing Office, but because of what we just said about that higher price, it's not junk. So take it off OfferUp. Like we get the concept of being desperate to pay the bills, and this was what you believe might be the saving grace, but take it off OfferUp. The bag. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. I have that ADHD, so it's true. I need management, man. But it's true. So here's the bag, right? And I am gonna glam this bag up. No, hand glam this bag up. That's where I was going with that whole Balenciaga thing. I'm sorry, y'all. I got that ADHD sometimes. But I'm gonna glam this whole thing up, right? With positive stickers and saying and positivity. Like, hold on, wait, let me show you one. Do I have one? I'm not going back downstairs if I don't got one, but I know I got one. There we go. Like, this one says, and so the adventure begins. You get what I'm saying? So trying to make, because guess what that would do to this bag? This bag is a one-of-a-kind bag then. That's like literally like one of a kind. Now, mind you, it's like, who are you? Well, I was Miss Grown and Sexy Cleveland, and I'm a person who's going to document every aspect of this and show who does like it. You get what I'm saying? That's one of the things as entrepreneurs we got to remember. Even if we can't sit at the cool kids table, always remember that there is a whole rest, the auditorium or the cafeteria, there's more seats in the cafeteria of the not cool kids. I'd rather be with them and have them on my team than to care about the cool kids table. One day the cool kids are gonna look around and be like, Dad, we're not like, our table ain't the cool table no more. It'll be ours because we forged out on that concept of real creativity. You know, real creativity. Now that's another thing. It was like, do you know? Remember, I was saying I'm 42. I don't know if I understand this generation. So I sat and tried to pay attention to this generation. So here's what I figured out, or what I think I know. And if you're of this generation, please tell me. Please, the courage to put me right is a beautiful thing, okay? But this is what I noticed, is that, they don't do, what's the word I'm looking for? Like all the old ways of marketing, it's almost like they know Santa Claus. I'm saying that for my girl, Emma. Don't look at me. I'm sorry. But they all, it's like they do know that. They know the Galactic Federation exists. It's like they're not surprised by anything except for intelligence. You get what I'm saying? That's the only time you really see this generation surprised. You get what I'm saying? So it's like when you show them something from the past they haven't seen, and then or explain to them how something works, then their eyes perk up. Before then, this generation really does, they've seen it all. How do I know this? I met a young man at the Home Depot, and he was 19, but he looked so mean. Oh my goodness, this boy looked super mean. But as I got to talk to him, I began to talk to him about God. I thought, I didn't know if he would want to talk to me about God, but I just kept it real, because I'm like that auntie. So I began to talk to him about God, and because I had knowledge he hadn't heard, he said, "No, please, I would like to know these things. My mother died, and I was raised by my grandma, and wow, these are things we don't talk about that much anymore." So I'm saying that that's one of the times where, yeah, we were talking about God, but I saw his eyes light up. I've seen that happen many times with this young generation. If you're not showing them something new, you're not showing them something, is what I'm noticing, is what I think I know. So that's why I'm going to do, here we go. For instance, here is the moisturizer with the 24 karat gold in it. But it also has to have these polishers in it, right? Because without it, it just gets too much gunk on your hair. You get what I'm saying? And don't nobody want to do with all that. You get what I'm saying? Like this generation don't have as much tolerance as previous generations. You get what I'm saying? So that's the reason why first I took the polishers out. But then I thought about it for this and for the Logical Male. I put them back in and kept the same softer consistency. I could have went with a harder consistency, but I'm gonna go with a softer consistency. But what am I saying all of that for? Because the truth is, this generation don't even like hearing you say all that. You get what I'm saying? It gotta be that on point. Their first impression really is the impression. It is, they've already prejudged you, pegged you, put you in your place corner, and you get what I'm saying? So that's what I've noticed about this particular generation. So what I'm gonna try to do with them is continuing to show off the product. You get what I'm saying? Because it is a wow factor, right? I know I want to get to this, but I'm mad. I want to also wait until I have one done, because you don't, you within a set, you'll get this and your choice of 2 colors or your choice of 3 colors. You get what I'm saying? So that's the concept of the higher price bracket, but I don't want to talk about that right now. But I do want you to know this bag is important. One, because you don't want grease all over everything, and nor do you want your hook to get hair and stuff all over it. So that's why this bag is important. You get what I'm saying? So I want y'all to know that's why it's important. But also I saw how it can make, if I brand it, I can give it more value for that group of people. I can't base this product on the value I place on myself. I have to base this product on the value of the things that you like about it. That's how you give something value. Oh, I love marketing. I love teaching marketing. I love it. So I hope I'm not all too far all over the place, but that's the reason why I can't go back to the corporate world either. Well, no, my boss loved me. I could. My boss knew my process. She let me go through my ADHD rants, I have to admit, that was the first and only in social services, people in products, they held those positions for a particular person. And here where I'm located, not where you're located, I want you to know things are different around. Like Cleveland is the most segregated, mean place I've been. I've been all over the world. I love Cleveland, don't get me wrong. We got the best food out of all the places I've ever, even better than New York City. But Cleveland is not like you can see a clear division on who's going to get the job and who's not, you know, or who's going to get that position. Don't get me wrong, you'll get the job. You just won't get that position. You get, because you still going to do the job. Because if the job got to get done, you got to do it, even if that person ain't going to do it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about in products and things, right? So, with that being said, yeah, I know I could go back there because that was an amazing place. Like, she really valued what I had to offer, but I don't want to go back into the bureaucracy. That's what I'm really trying to say. I don't want to go back into the bureaucracy, and I'm letting my ADHD flag fly. You get what I'm saying? I'm letting my ADHD hood flag fly. It doesn't change my intelligence. It just says that I'm more open to, or maybe I look behind the veil and the things we tiptoeing around, we don't got to tiptoe around, okay? All right. So I told y'all about my my rap. I'm gonna get a rap about how they're doing too much. You know, one of the things, because I also want to reach more women too. You know, because like I said, men, they see the value in it easy. Every time I show a man this, they see the value. They see it right away. But when I show women, they say that stuff or that thing or, you know, to where I want to be able to show them that this is a way for women with locks to remain sassy and sexy, you know? I want them to be able to see that you don't got to get rid of your locks, because that's what happens once you, as a woman, once you don't feel valued as a woman, one of the first things that we try to get rid of is our locks, right? So that's one of the messages that I want to get across to women, is that this is your canvas. You can color this. You can live excitedly within this. So I'm all over the place, but that's okay. I don't mind. Already talked about the signature bag. I already talked about the sets. I talked about, but here's something else though, because I want y'all to know, I'm not gonna sell this in a store, right? The only way you're gonna be able to get this is through me. So I wanted to, someone asked me, was this an MLM? No, absolutely not. But I do want to make a wholesale opportunity. Like, wouldn't that give it more value too? If you're at your hairdresser and they can basically say, like, you know, for $3-4, I'll streak up a few. You know, you don't got to buy the thing, but if your hairdresser has one, you know, so that's something I wanted to look into and focus on too, and feels like it would be a good idea, is looking for the hairdresser that might want to use this as a upselling tool, or to add a little pizzazz at the end of their hairdo that they, you know, gave the person. Oh, another one was, I have it on this paper. It says, I was thinking about it coming with a candle along the lines of that, what I was telling you guys about the higher price point. You know, remember I said it smells so good. So I'm thinking about making sets that come with a candle, have the moisturizer, have your choice of colors, but having these personalized messages of positivity and hope on the bag, right? So that's something I'm thinking about. I would love to know, like, is that corny? Um,